Hey guys, back to the regular schedule this week, and this also marks the end of week 20 on this account. In terms of progress, definitely a lot more happened than last week, and I'm going to go through it really quickly. Raid rewards were pretty much entirely pumped into leveling, just gold from the rewards, which kind of paid off because I got Chewie and Han both to level 85. Chewie's gear 9, Han's gear 8, so it's still going to take a little bit of time to get them together, but it is looking a lot better than it did before. Which also let me start on Luke, and we'll finish the Rebel Triumvirate and hopefully get to use them a bit before the season, the 3v3s, ends. In terms of how we're doing in Grand Arena, I've gone 1 and 2 again, which is not great. The matchmaking is still a mess. I don't think I've fought someone that's within even a 500,000 GP of me at all so far, which is obviously not great. But to try and shore up some of my matchups, I did pump the Zeta into Admiral Radis' special this week, which is the one that gives Spark of Rebellion on everybody when it pops, which is obviously pretty awesome. On top of the Omicron doing it, that's a fairly solid defensive team now. As you can probably see, I also got Jin to gear 12. So that team itself looks a lot more steady than it did before. In terms of what we're doing next, when I'm saving up for my next Zeta, I'm probably going to put it onto Mon Mothma's unique, the one that stealths her and then stops her being targetable. Just because I feel like the reason those matchups are being lost is because she can be just killed and the whole team falls apart. So the sooner I can shore up that weakness, the better. After that, it's going to kind of be a toss-up between Sana's leadership and Emperor Palpatine's leadership. I would say Palpatine immediately, but honestly, with it just leveled up to 7, he's kind of doing 80% of what I need him to do already. So I'm not super worried about getting it done ASAP. In terms of ships, we have 7-star Castle New Wing, so the second I have resources now, it's going into that, and then it's going to resume leveling the Millennium Falcon. That fleet actually feels really strong now. The level of extra stuff that the Millennium Falcon brings in, even though it's kind of a non-bow with the Ravensclaw, it doesn't matter. It's so powerful with Rebels that it's won me a bunch of matches irrespective. Fleet Arena is still kind of difficult all the same. We were doing fine, and then the Lightspeed bundles just have dropped a bunch of Relic 5 Houndstooths in, which is pretty horrible. A bunch of people are even concealing it in their Arena Shard, like running their normal lineup, and then their first reinforcement is just a Relic 5 Houndstooth that I didn't see coming, and the match is lost. As I know, obviously, you can get around it and you can deal with the rest of their team, but in the 5 minutes, if you can't kill it, you're getting that draw at best, which is horrible. So that's kind of where we're sitting right now. Actually, now that I think about it, a front runner potentially for next Zeta, depending on how quickly I can get Luke built up, might be on It Binds All Things, or possibly Han Solo shoots first, depending on how quickly I can actually put that team down and start using it. But yeah, that's kind of where we're sitting right now. I'm really feeling the presence of the Lightspeed characters in every arena type. Like Grand Arena, I can't reliably stay in 500 anymore. I just get rolled by Relic 5 First Order every time I climb, which is obviously not super fun. But we're going to stay the course anyway. This account is effectively my main at this point. I don't really use any other accounts other than the one that I've just started maybe a week and a half ago, and I'm not convinced that that's going anywhere yet. If it does get legs, then I'm going to start covering it on this channel as well. But for the moment, this is how we're doing, and yeah, we're having fun. If you're enjoying the content, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. I try and reply to everybody that gets to me, and yeah, peace out.